Alright, let's talk about something seriously cool. Marvel Rivals Season 2 is here, and it's bringing some serious style with it. If you thought the first season was wild, wait till you see what they've cooked up this time. We're diving into the Hellfire Gala-inspired madness. And trust me, your favorite heroes and villains are rocking some of the most extravagant, over-the-top outfits you've ever seen in a shooter. Whether you're a die-hard Marvel fan or just love looking good while you carry your team in a 6v6, this Battle Pass is packed with eye candy. Now here's the deal. You don't have to break the bank to unlock these stylish skins. Just jump into the game, crush some daily missions, and rack up those chrono tokens. It's that simple. You'll be earning emotes, sprays, and of course, those juicy new skins in no time. And while the entire pass is loaded with flashy fits, let's be real, some of them are absolute show stealers. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the best of the best. The must-have skins that'll make you stand out in any match. Let's get into it. I'm quickly moving on to the video. Before we start, if you enjoy these types of list videos, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Enjoy watching. Captain America's Star-Spangled Style is one of those skins that feels like it should be a big deal, but somehow just isn't. Do not get me wrong, it is definitely a clean, classic look. The red, white, and blue are bold. The shield gleams like it just came off the polishing table, and Steve Rogers looks every bit the patriotic hero we all know. But when you stack it up against the rest of the Season 2 Battle Pass skins in Marvel Rivals, it kind of blends into the background. Not bad by any means, just not particularly exciting. The skin unlocks on the 8th page of the Battle Pass, which means you have to put in a decent amount of time and effort to get there. And let us be honest, unless you are a hardcore Captain America fan or just really into clean traditional looks, this might not be the skin that gets you grinding through challenges. Especially when you consider that Steve already has some standout styles, like his Avengers, Infinity War look, or that gladiator-themed outfit that makes him look like he is ready to step into an arena and throw down with Thor. Compared to those, Star-Spangled Style feels like something you wear to a press conference, not a battlefield. That being said, if you are into classy, low-key skins that give off major symbol of hope energy, this one might actually be your favorite. It has got that whole leading the charge vibe without being too flashy, and sometimes that is exactly the energy you want when you are protecting your team and holding the line. Just do not expect it to turn heads like some of the more dramatic looks in the Battle Pass. It is more of a nod to tradition than a bold reinvention. But hey, that is very Captain America, right? Alright, so let's talk about Squirrel Girl's Nutrocker skin in Marvel Rivals Season 2 Battle Pass, because honestly, it is one of the most unexpected additions we have seen so far. Squirrel Girl is already a quirky and cheerful duelist with her slingshot and explosive nut attacks, but the Nutrocker skin kind of throws a curveball. It is loud, it is flashy, and it feels like it is trying to lean into this punk rock vibe, but maybe miss the timing just a bit? Here is the thing. Just a few weeks before Season 2 dropped, we saw both Magic and Bruce Banner get these awesome punk-inspired skins. They had attitude, they had flair, and they came right when people were hyped for that theme. So naturally, the Nutrocker would have made total sense alongside them, right? But instead, it shows up a little late to the party, kind of like someone showing up in costume after Halloween is already over. You look great, but now everyone is just confused. And then there is the other issue, theming. Season 2 has its own distinct vibe, and the Nutrocker just does not really mesh with it. It stands out, but not in the, wow, this is so cool kind of way. More like a, wait, why is this here? Kind of way. Do not get me wrong, it is fun and totally on brand for Squirrel Girl to be a little out there, but this particular skin feels like it is from an entirely different set. Maybe it will grow on us with time, but right now it feels like Marvel Rivals just threw in something wild for the heck of it. Alright, let's talk about one of the coolest skins in Marvel Rivals Season 2 Battle Pass, Magic's Retro X uniform. This one unlocks on the 3rd page of the pass, and if you are an X-Men fan, especially one who grew up with the 1990s comics or animated series, you are going to love it. The blue and gold color scheme is straight up nostalgia fuel, a direct callback to those classic Xavier's school uniforms that defined an entire era of mutant storytelling. Magic already brings a lot of style to the battlefield with her iconic Soul Zord and teleportation abilities, but this outfit just adds that extra layer of flair. It might not be red carpet ready, sure, but it screams classic superhero in the best way possible. It is bold, it is bright, and it feels like it was pulled straight from the panels of a comic book. Whether you are slashing through enemies or making quick portal escapes, this look makes a statement. And honestly, with how many skins Magic already has in her collection, it is nice to see something that leans into her comic book roots. This is not just another edgy or mystical look. It is a tribute. For longtime fans, it is a celebration of where she comes from. And for new players, it is a great way to get introduced to that old-school X-Men vibe. If you are building up your skin collection this season, the Retro X uniform is absolutely worth unlocking. If you are grinding your way through the Marvel Rivals Season 2 Battle Pass, then you are definitely going to want to stop and take a closer look at Psylocke's Retro X uniform. This skin is one of the first unlocks on the very first page, which is kind of wild considering how good it looks. It is sleek, it is bold, and it totally leans into that classic X-Men vibe. The colors pop, the lines are clean, and honestly, Psylocke has never looked cooler. You can really feel that old-school comic book energy coming through, and it fits her aesthetic so well. Now, what makes this skin stand out a bit more, especially when you compare it to Magic's version of the Retro X uniform, is the hairstyle change. Yep, they actually gave Psylocke a whole new look up top, and it is not just a lazy tweak. It is a fresh style that gives her some added flair and helps the skin feel way more unique. That might not sound like a big deal at first, but if you are the kind of player who likes their main to stand out, those little touches make all the difference. Psylocke has some cool options in her wardrobe already, but this one just hits differently. And here's the thing, even though it is an early unlock, it feels like a skin you will still be repping long after you finish the Battle Pass. It has that staying power, you know? It is the kind of cosmetic that does not just feel like filler. This is one you will want to flex in your matches. Whether you are slicing through enemies with her psychic blade or dashing across the map like a shadow, the Retro X uniform gives her a timeless look that fits her deadly style perfectly. Iron Fist just got a serious glow-up in Season 2 of Marvel Rivals, and I have to say, it is wild, in the best possible way. The new Immortal Weapon of Agamotto's skin, which you can unlock on the 9th page of the Battle Pass, is hands down one of his most unique looks so far. This is not just a color swap or some minor tweaks. No, this is a full-on transformation. We are talking flaming eyeballs on both shoulders, glowing red arms, and a bold, oversized mask that gives off major luchador wrestler vibes. It is like Iron Fist walked out of a mystical dimension and straight into a wrestling ring. What makes this skin so exciting is how much it breaks away from his usual style. Let's be real, aside from the Lion's Gaze uniform from the Clash of Dancing Lions mode, most of Iron Fist's previous outfits felt kind of similar. Cool, sure, but nothing too out there. This one? It is loud, it is weird, and it totally works. The red and gold details pop like crazy in-game, especially when he is mid-combo, flipping around and knocking people out with that classic martial arts flair. It is also a nice reminder of how creative the Marvel Rivals team is willing to get with these seasonal skins. They are not just rehashing comic book designs, they are building something new and unexpected. The Immortal Weapon of Agamotto skin feels like a love letter to both mystical Marvel lore and over-the-top fighting game aesthetics. If you are an Iron Fist main, this is one skin you are definitely going to want to grind for. Trust me, it is worth it. Let's talk about one of the coolest skins dropping in Marvel Rivals Season 2, Black Widow's Red Runway Veil. Honestly, this one is serving elegance and danger in the same breath. It is not just another cosmetic. It is like she stepped straight off a high-fashion runway and onto the battlefield. You can unlock this stylish threat on the 4th page of the Battle Pass, and let me tell you, it is absolutely worth grinding for. What I love about the Red Runway Veil is how it manages to look so formal, almost like she is heading to a secret spy gala. But you just know she is packing heat under that outfit. The veil has this spider-inspired design that really ties into her whole theme without being too over the top. It gives her a mysterious vibe, like she knows something you do not. Which, let's be real, she probably does. And do not even get me started on her weapon. When it switches into sniper mode, it is game over. The redesign makes it look sharper, sleeker, like it belongs to a top-tier assassin who also happens to know a thing or two about couture. If you're the kind of player who likes to slay in both senses of the word, this is the skin you are going to want to flex. Let's talk about one of the absolute standouts from the Marvel Rivals Season 2 Battle Pass. Luna Snow's Nolahanyun Manyo skin. At first glance, it might seem like a sleek and minimal design, but the magic really starts when you zoom in and notice the details. The feathers on her boots, the shimmer of the icy blue tones, and those subtle jewel accents around her waist all come together in a way that screams stage-ready elegance. It is not just a costume, it is a performance piece, which fits perfectly for someone who literally saves the world through music and ice. Luna Snow is already known as one of the most stylish characters in the Marvel Universe, and this skin just takes that to another level. What makes it so cool, no pun intended, is how it blends her pop star identity with her superhero edge. The outfit is graceful, almost ethereal, yet you can still tell she is ready to jump into battle and lead her team with confidence. It is that balance of beauty and strength that makes this skin feel so complete. She does not need flashy effects or over-the-top armor to stand out. Her presence does all the work. And let's not forget, this skin becomes unlockable on the 5th page of the Battle Pass, so it is not just handed to you right away. You have to put in a little effort, which honestly makes it feel even more rewarding when you finally get it. Whether you are a longtime Luna Snow fan or just someone who appreciates good character design, Nolahanyun Manyo is definitely one of those skins you will want to equip just to admire it in the middle of the chaos. It is iconic, it is elegant, and honestly, it is one of the best looks in the entire season. Alright, let us talk about one of the slickest transformations we have seen in Marvel Rivals Season 2 Battle Pass, none other than the Joe Fixit skin for Bruce Banner and the Hulk. Now, this is not your usual green rage monster smashing through walls with zero chill. No sir, this version of the Hulk shows up in a clean, sharp suit that looks like it was tailored by someone who knows how to dress a beast. Bruce Banner still brings the science, but Joe Fixit? He brings the style, and probably a warning not to mess with his dry cleaning bill. The vibe here is very much Hulk meets mob boss. You could easily picture Joe Fixit sitting in a dark room, making high-stakes decisions between sips of whiskey, right before flipping a car over because someone sneezed too loud. The Hellfire Gala might be a high-fashion, high-society event, but this skin feels like it was pulled straight out of a classic gangster movie. Think The Godfather, Goodfellas, or any scene where someone says, "It's just business," right before things go south. If this Hulk asks you for a favor, you are not saying no. What makes this skin extra fun is that contrast. It is still the Hulk, still the Vanguard brawler who smashes everything in sight, but now he does it while looking like he owns the place. It is one of those Battle Pass unlocks that just feels satisfying, especially when you hit the battlefield looking like you stepped out of a 1940s noir film. Just do yourself a favor and keep your drinks steady. You do not want to be the reason Joe Fixit needs a new suit. Alright, let's talk about one of the coolest skins in the Marvel Rivals Season 2 Battle Pass, the Spider-Oni suit. Now, we're all used to Spider-Man rocking his classic red and blue suit, right? But this one's got a whole new vibe. Imagine Spider-Man with a dark, mysterious twist, blending his signature agility with the ancient, eerie look of an Oni. The suit is as stylish as it is intimidating, making Spider-Man look like he stepped straight out of a samurai movie, ready to face off against any villain who dares cross his path. What sets the Spider-Oni suit apart from the rest of the Battle Pass skins is how unique it is. While most other characters are dressed in elegant clothes for the Hellfire Gala, Spider-Man comes in with something completely different. He's not trying to fit in with the crowd, he's making his own statement. The mask is particularly interesting. It's not like the usual Spider-Man look, and honestly, if you didn't see him swing around, you might have no clue who's under that mask. It adds an air of mystery to Spider-Man, and that's something we don't see every day from our friendly neighborhood superhero. And here's the fun part. If you're lucky enough to come across a Spider-Oni in the game, don't let your guard down. This suit is more than just a new aesthetic. It's a reminder that Spider-Man's never far from action. He might look different, but those web-slinging skills are still top-notch. So, whether you're battling it out in the game or just enjoying the new look, Spider-Oni is a skin that definitely stands out, both on and off the battlefield. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know when you might get caught in a web. Let's talk about one of the most exciting skins from Marvel Rivals Season 2 Battle Pass, the Dance Partner skin. If there were a Best Dressed award at the Hellfire Gala, Cloak and Dagger would have taken home the trophy without a doubt. These two strategists didn't just show up to the event, they owned it. Their outfits are inspired by the timeless ballet Swan Lake. And let's just say they're a showstopper. You're not just unlocking a skin, you're unlocking an entire vibe that will make you feel like royalty on the battlefield. What makes this skin so special is how it flips the script on both characters. Cloak, who represents darkness, wears white, while Dagger, who represents light, wears black. This reversal of colors is not only visually striking, but also tells a deeper story about these two. It's like they're the ultimate homecoming king and queen of a superhero high school. The contrast is so beautifully done that it's hard to take your eyes off of them, making them the perfect duo for any fan who appreciates a bit of symbolism mixed with style. So if you've been grinding your way through the Battle Pass, you'll know the dance partner skin is the grand prize on the final page. And trust me, it's worth it. This skin is definitely the cherry on top of an already amazing season. You'll stand out, you'll feel powerful, and you'll definitely be the talk of the virtual ball. Whether you're a hardcore player or just looking to show off a little flair, unlocking this skin is a must. The video ends here. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.